Hi, my name is Kitty. Today I'm going to tell you a story written a long time ago by Hans Christian Andersen. Once there was a baron and he had 3 older sons. The oldest one, he had learned every single word of the dictionary. The second son, he had memorized all of the laws of the kingdom. They were known far and wide as being very clever boys, albeit a little bit boring. One day the king made an announcement. I'm going to run a competition and the winner shall marry my daughter, the princess. Whoever she enjoys speaking to the most will be the future king. Well, when the boys heard this, they were so happy. Surely one of them would win the hand of the princess. The baron was also excited. He was certain that one of his clever boys would win the princess's hand. So with that, he gave them both a white stallion to ride to the palace on. While the boys were getting ready and saddling up their horses, Jack the idiot, as he was known, the third brother, came in. Where are you going with your fine clothes on you? The boys told Jack about the competition. Oh, fabulous! I'll come too. Maybe I'll win. The boys laughed. Oh, Jack, I don't think you have a chance. Well, I might if I try. Can I have a white stallion too? He asked the baron. No, Jack, that would just be a waste. Okay, I'll go on my billy goat, said Jack, running off to get his billy goat. The 2 boys headed off and Jack got his billy goat ready and off Jack went. Now the 2 brothers, they were going quite slowly because they were thinking of what type of a speech would win the princess's hand in marriage. So Jack caught up with them quite quickly. And he said, hey, look what I got. And he showed them a dead crow he had found along the way. Ew, that's disgusting, said the brothers. No, the princess will like this. The 2 boys just shook their head. Jack stopped another little bit along the way when he spotted a wooden shoe. And he thought the princess might like that, and he put it behind him on the billy goat. Another little bit on, Jack stopped again. This time, he filled his pockets with clay. What are you doing? Said his brother. Oh no, let me guess, you're getting a present for the princess. Yeah, said Jack. And the 2 boys looked at each other and they galloped ahead of Jack, just tired of his nonsense. When they got to the palace, there was hundreds of people there. There was a lot of men queued up in a big long line ready to win the hand of the princess. And there was a lot of spectators came to see who was going to be the future king. One by one, the men were summoned into the great hall where the princess sat. The princess was so beautiful. She was the most beautiful woman anyone had ever seen. And as each man approached her, he lost his words. He was not able to speak. He went to talk to the princess and was completely tongue-tied. Nothing would come out. And the princess said, you're no good, away with you. And the next one came, nothing came out, no words came out. You're no good, away with you. And the next one came and he was, You're no good, away with you. On and on this went until it was the older brother's turn. Now remember, this brother had learned every word in the dictionary. So he knew every word possible. And when he got up to the princess and he looked at her beauty, he was completely tongue-tied again, like all the others, and he could not speak. You're no good, away with you, said the princess. Now, the next brother, who knew all of the land, all of the laws in the kingdom, he approached the princess and again, he did not know what to say. He just looked at the princess. Oh, you're no good, away with you. Next, Jack rode right up to the princess on his billy goat and he said, wow, it is so hot in here. The princess looked at him and she said, yeah, my dad has a big fire blazing because he's going to roast chickens later on. Oh, with that, Jack pulled the dead crow from behind him. Do you think he would let me cook this? Yes, of course he would, said the princess. But have you anything to cook it in? Yes, I do. And he took out the wooden shoe that was behind him. This is a perfect pot. And he popped the crow into the wooden shoe. The princess looked at him and said, okay, but what will we do for gravy? Ah, said Jack, and he took the clay out of his pockets and he sprinkled it over the cray. The princess giggled and she said, you have an answer for everything. I like that. I choose you to be my husband. And with that, Jack and the princess got married. And Jack was no longer known as Jack the Idiot. Now, Jack was the king. I hope you enjoyed that story.